Hi everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Last week we talked about my favorite Asian condiments, what they were and how to use them. They were all store-bought. This week I want to show you what my favorite condiment to make at home is. It's absolutely delicious. I put it on everything. I put it on pizza, pasta, ramen, rice. I've put it in wraps before. I will sometimes just spoon it and eat it by itself. I don't know if I should have admitted that, but as long as you keep the jar clean and uncontaminated, you're not like double dipping, it should last at least 8 weeks, I'd say. I don't think I've ever kept it for longer than that. I will actually put it on every single thing I eat. That's why this is so dangerous, but it's delicious. I love it. I love to have it and I love to make it and give it away. And anyone that I've ever given it to absolutely loves it. So I'm excited to share it with you today. We're gonna go through and we're gonna make it, and yeah, let's get started. This is onion, garlic, and chili peppers. And a lot of people kind of have a preference as to what kind of onions they use. I have these ones in my fridge, so this is what we're going with. I really don't have onion preferences. I like to keep things easy and simple. I had red onions, so this is what we're doing. I would normally stick everything in a food processor. And yeah, we're gonna do that. Obviously I wasn't prepared, or else I would have all this stuff ready, but I don't, so. Since it's going into food processor, you don't have to make it super small. Just peel off all the skins. You want to do the onions and the garlic separately because they have different cook times. Okay, so we're gonna do the onions first. Here I am putting the onions into the food processor. We're just gonna pulse it a couple of times until it's fine. Don't over pulse it or it'll turn into mush. We don't want that. You also need an oil to cook it in. I use avocado oil because it's got a high smoke point. It might be healthier than vegetable oil, but if you don't have avocado oil, you could totally use vegetable oil too. And I would not use olive oil because it has a stronger taste and not a high smoke point. I'm just adding enough oil to cover the onions. I don't like it super greasy and oily, so I add as little as possible just to get it cooking. Okay, so onions have a pretty high water content, so that's going to be cooking off for a while. You want to cook off as much of the water in the onions as you can, and you want it to start to turn golden brown. So while that's going, we're gonna prep the garlic and the chili peppers. Another thing about the onions cooking is you don't want it to burn. Make sure you're stirring it occasionally. Okay, garlic. I'm just gonna open this up. I got obviously pre-peeled because I want to make things easier for me. You could sit there and peel it if you wanted to. Let's jump that in. So I'm gonna leave this aside. And they're cooking. We're also gonna clean these and chop some stems. Okay, so I washed the chili peppers. And the number of chili peppers you use is obviously gonna make it spicier. So I'm just gonna cut off these stems. And then after I put the garlic into the onions, I will use the food processor to chop this up too. Remember to give it a stir every now and then. You can see that I didn't add a lot of oil in there. I don't like it super oily. Just enough to cover it and cook it. So I'm gonna take this out, scrape in my garlic. And then put it back on the stove. I could use some more oil. Some more oil. That's how much I added. Not that much. So garlic burns pretty easily, so we want to keep an eye on this one. Now that I've finished adding everything, I'm just cooking it a little bit longer, letting the flavors mix together and giving it a taste test. I probably cooked it for another 2 or 3 minutes here before I took it off of the heat. It's really good. The onions make it sweet, and then I added some honey. So it's like sweet, salty, and spicy. I probably could have added more chili peppers though, honestly. I didn't count how many I added, but it could be spicier. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content.